that up here since I decided to start the stream before setting it up. Let me open up. Come on, mouse. Connect. All right, mouse is connected. All right, click photos. Let's open up our YouTube. Make sure we have our stream. Let's see, my channel. And we're live. Yep. I'm not sure how the camera is angled. Or do I have to turn it the other way? Nope, that seemed right. So we got that. We got our painting. Yes, we're going to continue on with... Oh, I forgot to... Well, I guess I didn't have that much paint on there to begin with. So we will add a little more magenta, quinacridone. I wonder what else we can add to that. What can we add to make it slightly darker without adding black? Gray, shading gray, indigo. Indigo will certainly make it a little darker, but it will make it purple. But, all right, guys, hold on. Let me add my greetings. Good day. You know, I don't know if the comma is necessary, but I always add it for the most part. Hi, Guru Prasad. How are you doing today? Thanks for joining us. Me. Just getting this started. Actually, I don't think indigo was the color I wanted. I wanted to go purple. I do have a quinacridone crimson, which might be a little darker. So let's try that. Hi, Sports Prods. How are you today? Thank you for joining. We're just getting started. Hopefully, oh man, don't tell me this is dried. How do my paints get so dried out? Oh, this is gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. It's nice and chunky. Yep, that's what happens when you don't thank you, I appreciate that. Yep, been working on this for a little while. Actually, maybe I should just do another quick pass of this last color I did. Okay, so we're good. Our sound, I'm assuming our sound is good. And we're going to try and find something to play in the background that won't get us copyright struck. Okay, let's see. Of course, it doesn't show me anything. Ooh, our friend, because I made it, is streaming too right now. But let us go to his channel. His video, his other channel. I guess I'm gonna have to search it. Because, you know what, it's hard to find decent music that you can use for free and he's been very generous about letting us play his music. Let's see, go hold this. And I know there's some in here that I haven't played yet. Let's see, Toby Radio all day. 53 minutes? I'll take that. But not in my earbuds. I gotta play that. Not in my earbuds. Disconnect so y'all can listen to right along with me. Okay, we need to close some of these windows on my iPad. There we go. Actually, you know what? I think it was... Alright, hold on a second. Let's transfer this. Because we were using my newer iPad for stuff. New iPad was my monitor iPad, so I need to be able to hear. Because my old iPad is making me mad. Because I should get my Apple Pencil for it. Because it's been not sensing my finger after a while. Alright, I'm gonna put the heat on, but I'll turn this up a little bit. Let me know if that's too loud. If it's getting in the way of my voice. The mic's right above me, so hopefully it picks up me more than the music. But yeah, we were just working on this pinkish reddish flower last night. So we're so close to getting this filled in. Sorry guys, I should probably turn my camera around. But I started it in the wrong position, so I don't want to stop it. Flip it. So like I said, I hope you all are having a good day wherever you're at. Day, afternoon, or evening. For me, it is afternoon. The sun is on its way down. I mean, it's only almost 2 p.m. here, so the days... What's today's date? We're still getting shorter. The solstice will be on the 21st, and then the days will start to get longer again. At least according to whatever, when I Googled it, they said it would be on the 21st. So where I'm at, things are starting to get dark between 4 and 5 o'clock. It's kind of weird because you still have a lot of your day, but it's really dark. So yeah, that's... Am I off the screen again? Sorry guys, I get so much into painting or talking that I don't realize, not looking straight ahead at my monitor to see where the painting is in space. So yeah, this again is our friend Perky's Pocket. He also has another channel under the name Because I Made It. and his handle is Full of Rain. He's another YouTube content creator, artist, and obviously music maker, because he made these pieces. That's on his Perky's Pocket channel. And you know what? It's hard to find, like I said earlier, it's hard to find kind of more original sounding music, because a lot of the like lo-fi stuff all sounds really much the same. But I like Full of Rain's compositions, so I will continue to use them as long as I can, and spread the word, let people know that yeah, this is out there. This is out there for people to listen to enjoy. You know, if I had the time, I would try to do some stuff maybe in the future. I have done electronic style music when I was a lot younger. Me and another friend, musician, artist friend of mine, worked with a guy, I guess I would consider him a friend, under the pseudonym Escape Mechanism was this fellow, and me and my buddy came on as Cast of Thousands, and we did live, we made electronic music live on air in Minnesota. It was broadcast on, I think it was the University of Minnesota's radio station, KFAI. I'm not sure if they still broadcast. I'm assuming so. I mean, it's the University of Minnesota. And this is how we connected with our friend Escape Mechanism. You can find his music on YouTube also under Escape Mechanism. I'm not sure if he's still producing stuff, but yeah, we used to do a lot of digital sampling and just kind of using those samples and other sounds to make, I guess you would say, soundscapes. I don't know if it would be considered music. There would be some rhythms, but yeah, more like a soundscaping. And I was kind of the turntablist in the group, so I would use turntables and some samplers. My buddy, his name's Greg, he would use samplers. Shoot, I hope I didn't touch that. But those were good times. There's some recordings out there. The stuff that Escape Mechanism has on his, I don't know if those include me and Greg on them, even though the original CD does have us on there. But I think he remixed it, so I don't know if any of that stuff got remixed into the new disc. But I think I have recordings of those live sessions, and they would be like, I don't know, an hour-long session, maybe more, of us just creating soundscapes live on air. That was fun stuff. A little nerve-wracking at times because you didn't know what was gonna. It's just like with painting. You didn't know what was gonna happen, and there was a lot of good stuff that came out of that, but then a lot of like um, probably not so good stuff. But a nice mix, a nice balance of cool and weirdness. Yeah, I'll have to dig out those CDs I have, the CD-ROMs with those recordings on it, and see if I can transfer them onto my computer here. Not sure if I would get copyright struck, but I don't think those recordings are actually out there. Shoot. Oh, I thought that was a... feel like I need another pass, but I'm going to keep going with the darker stuff, and I'll come back and try to pass over all of these bands one more time. Any that need, at least on the pink red flower. But yeah, I've used a little bit of GarageBand to do some stuff. Nothing that really made it past the initial construction phase of just like gathering samples, kind of creating some drum patterns. Yeah, nothing finished. And I was doing those a long time ago, and then just kind of got caught up doing other stuff, since painting is kind of my main thing. Painting and digital art, but I do enjoy making soundscapes, especially now that it's getting harder to use music without gaining the rights to use the music. And everybody's already like using the same tracks over and over. So yeah, we're just we're gonna spend some part of today trying to get a lot of this filled in and more work done. Like if I can get this flower done, and then the piece in the corner, which is another kind of partial flower, I can start on the leaves and then do the background. And I kind of have a loose idea of what I want to do. Yeah, I'm not sure how much of this crimson, what was it, quinacridone crimson, is coming through in this. It should be slightly darker than the quinacridone magenta, but it could be the exact same color. But it looks darker. The quinacridone crimson looks darker. So we'll see. They're both golden products. One I guess they're their same line. Heavy body acrylics. I think this is still heavy body acrylic. 100% acrylic polymer dispersion. Series 7. Is this a Series 7 too? Yep, series. They're both Series 7. So I'm assuming they're both heavy body, even though this one in this right here doesn't specifically say it's heavy body. It came in a pack with a mix of different kinds of lines of their paints and mediums. And I thought, oh, okay, it's got some of these different mediums I haven't tried. There's some colors in there that, you know, are good and I'll probably use. And I think it was about $35. Came with a bunch of stuff. I bought it at Michael's. Yeah, I live in an area where we don't have a proper art materials store. We have the big box ones like Hobby Lobby, Michael's. There's Walmart. I don't usually shop at Walmart for supplies. Not that I don't have anything against Walmart. There's certain brands that I like to use, and that's what I'm going to use. I'm not going to try and get on here and you know, make weird videos of, you know, using different quality or types of materials. I know what I like and I'm going to use that. Even though I have used various brands or qualities of paint, and I'm not opposed to that because I like using different types of paint. I'll use like latex paints, enamel paints, from acrylic enamels to oil-based enamels, spray paints. I've even used some straight out of the tube watercolor paints, which was kind of a pain in the butt because it took forever, like over a year, for that to actually dry on the surface that I was using, the substrate that I was using, which was wood, like a small wood panels that I cut from like plywood, decent plywood, and then I gessoed them to seal it, and then I did the watercolor straight from the tubes on that. I don't think I used any water really. It was just straight paint from the tube, and it literally took at least a year for that to cure. So every time I would check it, it was still wet, which was weird, but I'm assuming that's because it was on a sealed wood, so the paint didn't have anything to settle into, no pores and anything. Hey Mega, how's it going? Hope your day is going well. You're feeling better. All that jazz. Missed you last stream. You popped in, said hi, and that was it. So, yeah, we're just doing our thing today, you know, the usual. Listening to some vibey music by our friend Perky's Pocket. Not the depressing lo-fi girl tracks that we were playing the other day. Just getting a little coffee shot. Uh-oh. You know the secret to getting rid of hiccups. Some say you like stand on your head. Stand on your head. Hold your breath for a minute. Drink some water. Drink a bunch of water. A few different remedies, I guess you could call them. Or just deal with the hiccups. Hey, what's up, Dondra? You fell asleep last night? No worries. I kind of figured it was late. You had a pretty busy day out there on the beach painting, so, you know, interacting with people, it takes a lot of energy. Yep, tending my garden, you know, fluffing up my flowers. Just trying to get this one knocked out of the park. I hope your day's going well. What you got going on today? Shoot, I feel like I'm gonna have to fix those later on. Yeah, I don't know. This color is like pretty much matching the other one, or does it look? It looks a little darker. I don't know if that's because it's transparent still. Picking up the black. Yep, we're gonna spend some of the day trying to move this piece along a little further, and then maybe do a stream where I work on some of the book art, since I gotta get that, since I need to get some that stuff finished. I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to say I have to finish it. I just want to sit and paint all day. But I do have the next, today and the next 2 days afterwards off from work. Even though actually I might choose to go in for 4 hours tomorrow, because one of our staff got into an car accident, and we need people to fill in for their shifts. You know, that's extra loot for me. 4 hours just in the morning. Yeah, it's always nice to see. What do I do for work? I work as like what they call an ambassador or a concierge at a hospital. So I work like their information desk. So I just sit around directing people, kind of helping them find where they need to go, you know, providing any kind of information. So I sit at the desk, and a lot of times, especially on the weekends, there's a lot of downtime. So I just sit at the computer, and that's why I can end up like watching you guys. You know, and then it's only when somebody steps up, needs something, but that's when I come into play. Most of the time, like I said, on the weekends, it's more dead. There's certain peak times though. But yeah, it's nice. It gives me time. I can do some digital drawing or sketching. It's a real chill job. And it pays decent for what I do. provides insurance, which I wouldn't have if I didn't work a job. And the funny thing is, I've never used insurance up until recently. So, as far as like medical insurance, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I've been pretty healthy up to this point. But yeah, once you kind of hit your 50s, it's nice to have that security. Which is funny because when I was younger, I did a lot of skateboarding, and you'd think, oh dang, you probably should have insurance being a skateboarder. I think if I was a lot smarter, I would have took advantage of it way back when I was kind of getting hurt. So I haven't gotten hurt much, but I know there's been a few times where I've jacked up my ankles. I appreciate that, Mega. You know, I'm not too worried about it. If it's meant to be, it'll happen because of, you know, people want to see my content and you know, tolerate me on screen or live. I was thinking about doing some more video, like edited video stuff, but that also takes time. And doing these lives is so easy. You just set something up, and then you just turn the camera on, go live, and you know, you just kind of see what happens. Man, I feel like I need to go. Just gotta go another step darker. I don't know if I can get this any darker without adding something like I have that indigo, which is gonna turn it more purple. And I was trying to stay away from the purple end. Yeah, this crimson, quinacridone crimson, is real kind of dried up in the tube. So I don't know if it's going to get any darker when I have it here. I mean, the background is helping. The black underpainting is helping. I don't know if that's going to get any darker. That, or I might just have to start going light again. I mean, we're so close to the edge. Do you put up your painting in a real art gallery? A real art gallery. I have in the past. I mean, when you say real art gallery, are you talking about someone or a group that's running a gallery that's trying to run it legitly to sell artwork, or people that just kind of like, oh, I'm gonna do it on a whim, and that's not their entire focus? I have shown in a lot of coffee shops a real art gallery, not a real one, not one that has any pull in the art world. or any staying power in the art world, like big name galleries. No, I've done small galleries, some pop up stuff with people. I've been in curated group shows. Um, I've done a little bit of stuff, but nothing huge. Um, I don't think I've taken painting that serious where I feel comfortable going to a gallery and trying to get gallery representation. Hey, Brian Thomas, how are you doing today? But I wouldn't say at this time in my life that I'm opposed to it. It's just you got to put the work into it if that's what you want. And right now, my main focus is just painting and just having fun painting. And if I have enough work that I feel is strong enough, then yeah, there's some local galleries here where I'm at. So it can be tough because the market is real small here. And there's like one kind of major gallery in this area that represents local people, but they also have some national artists, maybe even some international artists. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes your mind tells you you're like, oh, you don't deserve that. You don't put in enough work. You don't have the pedigree. Um, you didn't go to art school. Not that you have to go to art school, but nowadays, kind of to be seen, it seems like you have to have that art school pedigree. I don't know if you'd say I was, yeah, trust your gut. That is true. My gut is telling me don't worry about it right now, just make your art. Make your art. I mean, if I had an ego, maybe I'd be like, I deserve all that. Fuck it. The pink one is your favorite. Yeah. Too bad it's in the corner. You put baby in the corner. That's all right. Trying to figure out some other shapes. We got some oval shapes. We got some weird round shapes. Yeah, just make your art, man. People will come to you. You don't need galleries or anything. I mean, the people that put in the work to go to art school to get into these galleries, they might not be really that good. Well, besides driving your truck, Brian, I hope you're making your pottery. No, he puts baby in the corner. I just did. I put pink baby in the corner. Um, you know what? I might just have to resort to using the indigo mix to go darker. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have fun making these banded pieces, these color gradient bands. You know, Frank Stella was onto something when he started his early paintings. Do I want you to do some pottery? I want you to do pottery if you want to do pottery. If you don't want to do pottery, you don't have to do pottery. People should do it. I want people to do what they want to do if that's the thing they want to do. You wish grilled cheese were here? Yeah, I don't know what grilled cheese is up to. They're probably taking a nap. I don't know. Didn't grilled cheese say they were not feeling well last time? Yep, we're gonna have to do the indigo and turn my space heater back on to heat. Oh, I should show you guys a buddy of mine. He made some metal sculptures for me. bathroom too real quick. Creativity wins always, yes. Oh, you were watching Painting Badly, dude? Hilarious. Yeah, awesome painter. He's a good guy. Yeah, for sure. Love his channel. He makes it fun. He's not, I mean, he's serious about the painting, but he's also doesn't take himself so seriously. So this is the metal piece that my friend made for me. He's like, go ahead, paint some stuff on it. So I don't know if I should sand off the boogers or just leave them. It's like, oh, that's cool. But yeah, he made this out of sheet metal. And it's like, you know, his cube and one corner is exploded open. So it's pretty cool. It'll be interesting trying to get the color inside. I could do it with a long brush. I mean, I think it's fully primered on the inside too. You'd have to peel back more of this. I like the peeled back look of this. But yeah, he did a version of this. And he put it on chicken legs. Yeah, I'm painting badly, all one word, no apostrophe. It's on YouTube. Oil painter, makes his own oil paints, makes his own watercolor paints, paints a la prima style. Yeah, cool stuff. So I don't know what I'm gonna paint on this. He made this kind of more rectilinear one. And he painted this, my buddy. This one says Zomb. Yeah, he painted this stuff. He said, you know, do some stuff on here. So it's got some cat hair on it. Yeah, as you can see, there's it's paint on the inside. I think he just did all this in acrylic paint. It's paint on the inside. He does a lot of strange sculptures. I met him way back in 1998 when we both worked at the local cooperative grocery store. They had like a deli kitchen and we worked in the kitchen. All right, Brian, take care. Thanks for stopping through. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good day and catch you next time. Peace and love. Is this acrylic? It's crazy because it looks weird. Alright. But yeah, he asked me to paint some stuff on here. So I'm not sure what I want to do. I don't know what he was kind of doing when he did his. But he put some words on here. I don't know. Kapow. I don't know if it's supposed to be like comic book words. He's got flits. Kapow or Pacow. This one's Kaboom or Kaboo. Plum. I think he was just kind of making his own words up. It looks like, I don't know if that's a kind of a colored pencil or maybe an oil pastel. I don't know. It's not rubbing off like oil pastel. Unless he sprayed this down with a clear coat, but I don't know. It doesn't look like it. But yeah, he does these weird sculpture stuff. He's been making different shapes and all that, so yeah. Maybe I'll do, maybe I can do some of my flowers on this. It almost needs like some kind of stand or a base or something. But yeah. I'll get around to that eventually, and then give it back to him, or give it to somebody else. But yeah, he does some pretty interesting stuff. I told him he should start doing YouTube just to document his work. Where'd my painting go? Where'd I put my painting? I got no room in this room. I need to clean up my other space out in the living room, where I have a big painting that I'm working on that I put on hold. But I got this tree frog that I was painting. I was gonna add to it, and I'm pretty close to finishing it, but I stopped work on that. Stopped work on that to work on these flowers and live stream. I think I was live streaming. There might be a couple videos of me painting the tree frog. Some live streams. Okay, I don't need much of this. I don't think. Yeah, what's today? Monday? There's a possibility that I'm Painting Badly will stream today. He usually streams like 3 times a week, and he'll do a full alla prima painting in one session, which is pretty darn amazing. Yeah, he's also on Twitch under the same handle. I think that was like his main account was Twitch, but he started streaming on YouTube to kind of build up more following. So close. I don't know if I got enough of that indigo in this color. All right, man. Have a good bike ride. And a bike ride sounds like a lot of fun right now. It's actually pretty nice out here today. But I'm just gonna be indoor body today. Yeah, thank you for joining, Dondrell. Thanks again. Yeah, I'll probably be on here most of the day. So you have a good day, and thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. All right, love you, bro. Have a good bike ride. Enjoy that California weather for me. Yeah, I can't tell if I used enough of this indigo. Might have to beef it up a little bit. Beef up the indigo. Yep, might just have to go full on indigo now. Full indigo. You know what? I think I need to go. I need to bring out the light. I need to bring out the lightness a little more. Where's missing one color here? It is the primary magenta. I need to bring this out some more because it is, I think, too dark on the edges. It's too close to the black, but you know what? The background's gonna get painted in, and so it won't be black. But I really want to kind of bring this out a little more. So there's a few bands in there that are just lost in the darkness. Lost in the darkness. You wanted this quinacridone coloration. Okay, Toby All Day Radio is done, but we're not gonna do any lo-fi chill radio. Go back to Perky's. Come on. Radios, oldest. I know there's some I haven't listened to. Man, that was the longest. This one's about 10, 11 minutes. Oh man, I went too much. Went too much with the water. Man, it's already been an hour? That's crazy. Hour just goes by so fast. Let me see here. So this one. Have to bring this lighter, and then one more step. Let me see. Oh shoot, I keep putting my hand in the freaking paint. That's the problem with working on the edge. As long as I don't transfer that paint anywhere else. Oh shoot, be careful about that side. You just painted that side too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh snap, let's see. This is starting to come together. I didn't mind the dark parts, but it just got too dark too soon. I think that was the end of that. Oh, our guy Travis Prince with Art and Education is on. We'll just let it play. We'll let it roll with that. So, a little backstory. I found Travis's channel back in, is it late May or early June, I think? Or maybe sometime in mid-June, early July, mid-late June to early July. And he was one of the first live streaming painters that I actually started following. He's based out of Scranton, Pennsylvania. I think he's from, like, did he say North Carolina or something? But he lives and works in Scranton right now. And he streams pretty regularly. He's an oil painter. Does some really amazing portrait stuff. He's also done some interesting, like, still life type work. Currently he's painting a piece of somebody's feet with different flowers around it. It's his. I think he shot the photo, so he's painting this. Yeah, he's a pretty prolific painter. Usually takes him a little while to finish a piece, but they always turn out really amazing. Oil painter. There is some of his pieces have, like, maybe acrylic or spray painted background, but for the most part, the focus of the work is done in oil. Kind of typically medium size, medium to small large works, but I would say within the medium sized range. Yeah, he's also on Instagram, I think, maybe under the same name. YouTube, it's Travis Prince. Let's see. It's at Trap House 1981 is his YouTube handle, but it's Travis Prince. So yeah, at Trap House 1981 is all one word. But yeah, it's Painting with the Prince, Art and Education. He also does music too, and he'll do it on his live streams. So, but yeah, that's another interesting fellow content creator on the old YouTube that I enjoy watching. Oh. Dang, I got Dondrell's thing on loop. Very inspirational. It should put on because I made it. Not Hilo. I said Hayo, not Hilo. Where's our wavy hand? Our wavy hand. Alright. Man, we got a bunch of people up on here live streaming today. On a Monday afternoon. Well, Monday afternoon for me. I don't know about anybody else. Am I missing? I think this was... Alright. Yeah, this will help me get to the edge without... Hey, Mega. What state am I in? I'm in Iowa. I'm in the middle of the United States of America. I don't know how middle, but it's middle of America. Smack dab in the middle. They call it flyover country because everybody flies over. You must be like, is it you or is it grilled cheese that's like a little farther east? Because I know when you guys have mentioned the time, it's usually a little later than me. You have returned. Returned from where? Do you have to go run an errand? New Hampshire. Oh, you're far. You're like northeast. And no wonder you're sick. Up in the not near Arctic, but a lot colder than down here where I'm at. I grew up in Minnesota and Minneapolis, so it's a little farther north, and the winters are always a little longer. So when I moved here, it was like, oh, this is nice, even though it's a small city, small town, small city, because Minneapolis is kind of considered a small city, but it's grown over the years. So it might be a medium-sized city. All right, let's see. Um, I wonder. I hope this is dark enough. Oh, hey Marie, how are you doing? Thank you. Yeah, my work I usually is pretty colorful for the most part. I'm just working on these my series of what I'm calling wildflowers. So I'm trying to make them as wild as possible. But yeah, they're usually pretty colorful. I have 11 more of these. This is the first of the second series of these. And I kind of want to do a whole boatload of them. Or, because I kind of consider these studies, even though they will be finished pieces, for much larger scale paintings. So I'm just trying to work these out right now. Oh, thank you, Marie. That I really appreciate that. Um, do you post stuff on your channel? I'm assuming since artist is in your handle that you are an artist also. So I will return the favor. Ooh, oh, is that your kitty cat? Little black and white kitty cat? It's like very cute. Very stupid. Well, yep, I just subscribed to you. Holy crap, you got a lot of followers. I wonder if I've seen your channel on here before. I like it. I like it. Yeah, the black and white kitty. He's so cute. He reminds me. We have black and white kitty. He just passed away last year. We still have his brother, but yeah, he passed away suddenly, and I miss him. And I know his brother misses him, but I don't know if he realizes it or not. But they used to cuddle together, and they would sleep in such a way that they would look like a heart when they slept together. But yeah, he passed away last year, and we actually adopted a stray that was kind of hanging around our house. And I think somebody may have abandoned him in the neighborhood because he seems like he's not feral. like he used to live with somebody or family, and he either got out or they abandoned him. But he came to live with us, and now he's kind of the surrogate for uh, uh, Zato, who's the other cat whose brother passed away. And now they kind of sleep together sometimes. Um, yeah, let's see here. I hope this is dark enough. I don't want it to be the same color as the one I just did. So I hope you're having a good day, Marie, if you're still there. It's pretty nice here where I'm at. It was, I think, about 40 degrees, which is not bad for the Midwest at this time of year. I think that's almost the same color. It needs to be a little darker. It's raining where you're at? Yeah. Hopefully not freezing rain. I don't mind the rain, but not fun in December. Unless it's warm. Unless the rain is warm. I like when it's a warm, rainy day. You had snow last night? Oh. Hopefully it's not cold enough where the rain is freezing. Um, yeah, I don't know. Did you guys have where you're at? You don't have to say, but are you in the States? Because we had the rainy ice storm. Yeah, oh, it turned into rain. We had like a couple days ago, it was icy rain overnight. And when I woke up in the morning, DMV area? What's DMV? uh, oh, let me. You don't have to say. I will Google it. I'm assuming. Oh, okay. So more East Coast. I know that storm was the one that just barely hit us. Um, was moving out that way. I don't know if that continued out that far or not. Yeah, we've been pretty fortunate here in Iowa. We haven't had much of a dumping on us. But I'm sure if I was back in Minnesota, uh, they may have gotten some snow. Let me see. Let's see. Are they getting snow right now? Nope, precipitation. Right now, nothing, but it looks like around 7 p.m. They're gonna start getting some snow. I still have family up in Minnesota. That's where I grew up, is Minneapolis. So I'm used to the colder climate, but it's nice to be down here in Iowa where the winters aren't as long or harsh. I can't say I've been to Maryland or Virginia, but I've been to visited DC once. Some friends and I went there and we visited some of the national sites. We went to the Holocaust Museum. We went to the Native American Museum. Those were interesting. Uh, the Holocaust Museum was pretty heavy. Sorry, that's the other guy I'm watching right now. I will turn that down a little bit because it's kind of loud. Sorry, I keep forgetting that I need to keep my painting under my camera instead of trying to get it close to me. I have a tendency to hug these things when I'm painting them. I do use a easel sometimes, but when their works are this small, I just paint them in hand. It's easier to turn them and get the right angle I want. Okay, yeah, that's starting to look a lot better as far as a little more lighter or brighter than I wanted. The edges were too dark. It sounds like somebody's scraping the sidewalk outside my window. I might need a little bit of this indigo. These golden high flow. Is it high flow? Yeah, high flow acrylic colors. Oh crap! I don't know what happened there. I don't think I was squeezing it that hard, but it just started coming out like a volcano. I didn't even really need that much, but oh well. Have to be careful because indigo is a great staining color, and it would be a pain in the butt if I had to clean off stuff I had just worked on. Yep. So, yeah, off to the side, I'm mixing my colors on a nice recycled plastic sushi tray. My my high flow color, as soon as I twisted this open, started coming out of the top right over my painting. Luckily, it didn't go anywhere on the painting, and I got it onto the palette. You can see here I got a little bit on there. Yep, it could have been a lot worse. And if it got on my yellow, it would have been a real pain to get that out because it's a very good staining color. The indigo. Yes, a very, very powerful staining color. You know what? I think I need a little bit more of the quinacridone magenta. Yep, averted disaster. Liner brush I'm using. I think I bought these at. Oh, I almost dropped it. I think I bought these at Michael's, and it wore off the brand. It could possibly be Princeton, but I doubt it. I don't know if Michael's sells Princeton brushes. It came in like a pack of different, I think, a different size brushes. I think that's where I got this one. But yeah, I like using liner brushes a lot. Um, Probably use them the most, especially for small work like this. Um, but I do have a few other brushes around here. Yep. I think these all came in the same pack. Okay, nope, they're not Princeton. They're Artist Loft brand that you usually find at Michael's. Or this one is, at least. I'm not sure about this because this has the green right by the ferrule, has the green thing, and then these ones have it on the tip. So I think these two came together in a set with some other ones. This one I think I bought individually. Yeah, they're not bad. Um, they're pretty good. They hold up pretty good for the most part if you take care of them. But yeah, you can see. Oh shoot! I'm just tossing brushes everywhere. You can see they're kind of splaying apart. This one I think was a round. This Artist Loft Vienna. Yeah, it's a round. It doesn't say. Oh, it's a number 2 round. This one, I don't even know if it had printing on it. Yeah, it was definitely a pack of brushes. It could have been different size liner brushes. Yeah, I usually take decent care of them. I don't go as far as using soap and water, but I try to get, and then I don't hang them upside down. They usually lay flat, or I have a container, and I know, yeah, that's the worst way to store your brushes. Especially sometimes I work the paint into the brush so much it'll go up into the ferrule, and which causes the bristles to start to splay if you don't wash them very good. But over time, it just, there's wear and tear, and you just have to buy new brushes. But for the most part, these are pretty decent. I've been using this one for a year or more, and it does what I need it to do. If it's super fine work, I like to have brand new um, brand new brushes. But yeah, I mainly use these liner brushes or rounds when I'm doing these small type of works. My favorite brush if I'm oil painting is the Filbert. I love Filberts. I don't use flats too much, um, but the Filbert is a perfect brush for me. So a Filbert and a liner brush if I'm doing oil paintings. Depends on the size of the work. If it's a large scale work, then I'm going to use all kinds of different brushes, usually big filberts or rounds, some flats. I don't really paint with palette knives. I have when I first started oil painting, I did some palette knife work, but nothing not a full painting strictly done with palette knife. Yeah, Full of Rain has the best stories. He comes up with the best stories. Yeah, I'm still watching his stream as I paint and talk. I think I got my mix. I hope that it is not too light. And I hope that dries dark, or at least more translucent, because that is not where I want it to be. But I think that'll dry dark or translucent. I don't know if it shows with the glare. Yeah, hopefully that'll dry a little. You might be able to see it more on this bar. Yeah, that will probably work. Thank you, Marie. Yeah, like I said, I love color. I like using a lot of bright colors and stuff, especially for these type of pieces. You know, I don't know if I've used their oil paints. I think I have one color. It was a deep cadmium hue yellow that I used in here. That was one of their Galleria lines. I don't know if they have anything else besides Galleria in acrylic, but yeah, it's good paint. I think I've used Winsor Newton mainly for most of my oil paintings, but oh shoot, dang it, I hit that bar with the wrong color. Hopefully it doesn't show. Yeah, golden, I think they're like probably the top of the line as far as acrylic paints and quality, but they are definitely um, you use oils too. Yeah, oils are fun. I like painting with oils. For these works, I'm using a variety of paints. So I started off with spray paints for the underpainting. So there's some chrome, some kind of blue and orange, just different stuff that I was playing with. And then this black is a mix of self leveling gel and ivory black or carbon black, I think, acrylic. And I applied it across the whole surface, and then I drew into that, creating the flower shapes. And now I'm going back in with the acrylics and filling in them with these banded patterns of gradient colors. I'll probably there's a possibility for the background I will use a sign painters, one-shot sign painters enamel, which will give it a really interesting, like, slick, glossy, hard kind of um, um, surface. Uh, Probably like a green, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see. It was either the background I was going to use that or the leaves. And then do oil. Use oil paints for the background or for the leaves. I'm not sure which one I'm going to go with first. I was thinking the one shot enamel for the background, because I've already done the first batch of these 12 that I did. I painted all the backgrounds in with oil, so I want to try something different. So I'll probably do that, and then the leaves I'll paint in oil with oil paints. But there's a few steps to these. Maybe some of them I'll try some latex house paints, either for the leaves or the background. I think I might just kind of play around with the different paints. But yeah, I have like I said, I have 11 more of these. They're like little 8x8. Just I think it's the Artist Loft brand that you can buy in packs at Michael's. But I want to start, and I'm used to stretching my own canvases, like build my own stretchers, and then get better quality canvas, because this is super lightweight. Thank you, Mega. Yeah, my grandmother, my dad's mother, used to use different types of paints, and she started off oil painting, and she would paint like clowns and uh, old barns. You know, she painted old barn scenes of old barns, and she would do those in oil paints, and then she eventually moved over to painting those things with house paints. So I don't know if it was cheaper for her or what, but so I think that kind of transferred to me as far as using different types of paints together. And when I say together, I mean how I layer them. So they could all fall apart over time. I know that's a thing, but I just wanna play with. I like different types of paints, the qualities of different types of paints, and juxtaposing them together. Thanks, Mega. I appreciate that. Um, there are definitely a lot of YouTubers out there. And we'll see where this goes. It's mainly for documentation purposes. Uh, even though it says entertainment, it's mainly for documentation purposes. But if I can be entertaining, also that's great. I'm certainly not going out of my way, but we'll see. It'll be what it is, and I'm sure it'll evolve over time. So I think that's it for that flower. I'm gonna try and figure out something for this corner piece, but let me get a swig of coffee before I do that. Full of Rain's making some cool creatures in his book of energy right now. Yeah, I know. I I feel like YouTube is just more geared towards, wanting to entertain people. So like, I don't even know, do they even have a arts category? I don't feel like they have like arts categories, or even, I don't know, do they have a painting category? Like, I feel like they should start adding more descriptors to their list that people can choose from. Yeah, like there are so many artists out here, but I guess it's entertainment. That might turn people off when you have to categorize yourself as an entertainer when you're really not trying to be an entertainer. You know, and I try to take my art somewhat serious as far as like my practice, but I'm definitely not here to entertain people with my art. I'm, I feel fortunate that people come and want to view my channel. Yeah, with hashtags, and I always forget about the hashtag thing when I do my descriptions, because it's usually after I post after the live is done is when I go back and I add like a better thumbnail, maybe better description, or an actual description. And if I remember, I try to add the appropriate hashtags to the videos, and then I'll try to put them into what do they call them? Not albums, but playlists. I try to get them into a playlist of similar stuff. So like these, my Wildflower series, I'll have in my Wildflower playlist, so that, makes it easier for people to find stuff. Or I can just say, hey, just go to this playlist. Dondrell told you what to do so people will see it. Yeah, he certainly, I was streaming mainly horizontal, and he said you'll get more views if you go vertical. So it's definitely helped. I've noticed it's made a difference. Yeah, playlists are great because once you start racking up so many videos, it's almost like Instagram. People are not going to go scrolling all the way back to your earlier posts. So yeah, definitely even though I really like horizontal, because if I do horizontal, you can see my palette, you can see me mixing and what I'm painting. It's kind of harder to do that with the vertical format, because now I got to put my palette up top, which is not a huge problem. But I was also streaming using streaming software, so I had multiple camera views. So, if I wanted, I could have put a camera view on my palette strictly. All right, Mega, I'll probably be streaming, either end this stream and start another stream later on, or I'll just kind of keep this one going. But I think once we do lunch, or late lunch, I'll probably stop the stream and then start up again afterwards. Yeah, but yeah, it's nice to have like a camera on the color, on the palette, to show people what you're doing as far as color mixing, because not everybody understands, what that is, or how it makes it enhances your painting when you color mix versus straight out of the tube. My time zone is Central Standard Time. I'm in Iowa. I live in Des Moines, the center of the state. So I'm the Midwest. I grew up in Minnesota, in Minneapolis, so I just moved. when I got married, my wife's from here, and I just moved down here because she didn't want to move up to a colder zone. Yeah, Minnesota is cold. She didn't want to move up there, so since she's from here, I was just like, well, I'll just move down there. I still have family up in Minneapolis that I visit every so often. But yeah, pretty much in the same time zone, same region. I like the Midwest. I like the seasons. I don't know. I have sisters that live out in LA. My palette looks like a face. Sometimes, you know what? My palettes look better than my own, and it's almost being picked up on my. Did the sound come back? I have to check. I can check also. Is it back? Is it back? Is my sound back? My sound. I can hear myself now. Yeah, somebody's trying to call me, and I can't answer the phone when I got it up on my thing. I will call them back later. Yeah, this person is trying to call me. They had an accident this morning. And I guess they were in the ER. It wasn't super serious. They just got some cuts and some minor injuries. So I'm sure they're just calling to tell me that they might be out for a little while. And my interim supervisor already messaged me earlier this morning about it. So I'm the guy that does the scheduling. So, but I'm off for the next 3 days, so I'm not worried about work. Plus, I'll give them a call back later. It's funny because this lady took off last week because her fiance had knee surgery, and he was having some issues. I don't know if there was infections or whatever, so she needed to be there to take care of him while he was at home. And then she came back yesterday, and then all of a sudden I get this message this morning from my supervisor saying that she had been in a car accident, but she was okay. She just had some cuts and stuff, like glass to her face or something, and that she was in the ER. Which is ironic because we work at a hospital. Oh, thank you guys for subscribing too. I appreciate it, Marie. It doesn't show on um, my monitor, but I just noticed that a few more people subscribed today, which is thank you guys. Thank you. That means people want to see what I'm doing, even though I'm just documenting it. Because I like to go back and I'll watch these videos. Typically, I don't have the volume on. I'll just watch them just to kind of see what I'm doing and where I want to go with the artwork. So, Let me turn the heat off on or turn the heat off altogether, or the fan off too. Yeah, it allows me to think about the painting and the direction I want to go with it and what I want to try. Because there are a lot of choices you make with the painting. Like right now, I need to figure out my final color for this corner bit. Yeah, you have the proof, you have the evidence because it's all there recorded, and you can watch it again. Yeah, typically I'll just I'll watch the video the next day or something during some downtime, like at work. When I'm at work, we have a lot of downtime, so I'll just have it on the computer, just playing and just kind of seeing. Just it's always cool to watch the painting grow into something or become something. Man, some of these layers are definitely a little iffy and need to be kind of glued down. So the next color I want to do, I don't know if I should just go outside of the norm with colors. I feel like it should be maybe a blue, but not like the blue I already have. And that I will start like the yellow one here where I go light to dark or dark into light, versus these two where they start dark and then expand it out to light, being lighter. Also, I want to try to change the pattern. Since it's such a small area to fill in, just this corner bit, I can kind of play with that type of pattern, which maybe I'll just do like a square, or it could just be like a corner. So you get these 90-degree instead of this one where it was kind of more star shaped, even though there were more points to the star than just the typical 5-pointed star. Oh, well, my wife just texted me and she wants to do lunch. So that's probably a good point to stop my live stream. And it'll give me a little bit of time to think about the blue I'm going to use. And maybe the shape. Maybe I'll just do some wavy, like a wavy band. But yeah, so I'll probably be back on after we eat to start the second live stream for the day. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming through. Don Drill, Mega, Marie, thank you guys, and thanks again, Marie, for subscribing, and whoever else just subscribed, putting me at 239, where I was at 237 today. And yeah, I try not to worry too much about the count, but it's nice to see that go up. But yeah, there's that pinkish red. Well, I don't know how close I can get with my camera before it starts to, I guess if I zoom you can see it. And there's the banded, graded patterns. Yep, try to make them tight and solid. Thank you, Marie. Yep, that's just like flowers. The colors are there to attract. Definitely want to play with the pattern, the shapes of patterns and stuff. But yeah, that is, sorry, it's getting a little shaky. That's gonna be it for now. Yeah, appreciate you guys for hanging out with me, spending some time with me while I work on this. And I hope to see you again. And yeah, thank you very much. Have a good day. Thanks, Marie. Thanks, Mega. Thanks, Dondrell. Take care. Bye for now. Bye-bye.